The Stade de France buzzed, a sea of red and white. Spain, the masters of tiki-taka, against Germany, their old rivals. The tension crackled, palpable until the very last moment. Mikel Merino, a late substitute, became the hero. His goal, a precise finish in the 88th minute, sent the Spanish fans into delirium. Spain won, Germany 0, a quarter-final for the ages. This wasn't just a victory, it was a statement. Spain, written off by many before the tournament, were back. They had overcome a strong German side, silencing doubts with a performance full of grit and, ultimately, that touch of Spanish magic. The opening exchanges were tense, with both teams feeling each other out, trying to find weaknesses. Germany, well-organized and disciplined, frustrated Spain's attempts to build their intricate passing game, closing down spaces quickly. Joshua Kimmich, Germany's metronome in midfield, set the tempo with his crisp passing, orchestrating play from deep. Timo Werner, always a threat in behind, tested the Spanish defense with his pace, making darting runs. Yet, clear-cut chances were few and far between as both defenses held firm. Spain, though, slowly began to assert themselves, gaining more control and momentum. Pedri, the young maestro, started to dictate play, showing maturity beyond his years. His touches were velvet, his vision preternatural, threading passes through tight spaces. He linked up beautifully with Dani Olmo and Ferran Torres, creating openings in the German defense with their quick interplay. Still, the breakthrough wouldn't come. As both teams struggled to break the deadlock, halftime arrived, the score locked at 0-0, with both teams knowing they had to step up in the second half. The tension in the air was thicker than ever, as fans eagerly awaited the second half. Luis Enrique, Spain's astute manager, made a key adjustment at halftime. He moved away from the pure possession-based game, opting for a more direct approach. The change was subtle, but effective. Spain started playing quicker, more vertical passes, stretching the German defense. Germany, meanwhile, seemed content to sit back and absorb the pressure. Their midfield, so dominant in the first half, began to lose control. The absence of Leon Goretzka, suspended for the match, was keenly felt. Germany's resistance was beginning to crumble. Section 4, La Roja's second-half surge. The pressure on the German goal was relentless, with wave after wave of Spanish attacks. Olmo went close with a curling effort that went just wide, narrowly missing the target. Torres saw a goal-bound shot heroically blocked by the German defense, showcasing their resilience. Spain were knocking on the door, but it seemed like it wouldn't open. The German defense held firm, repelling every attack. Then, in the 88th minute, the moment arrived. The tension in the stadium was palpable. A long ball from the back found its way to Merino, who had come on as a substitute just minutes earlier. He was in the perfect position. He controlled the ball with his right foot, took a touch to set himself, and then unleashed a powerful left-footed shot that flew past the outstretched hand of the German goalkeeper. The stadium erupted in celebration, fans cheering wildly. Section 5, Merino's moment, Spain's triumph. It was a goal worthy of winning any match. The Spanish players mobbed Merino, their joy unconfined. They had been patient, they had persevered, and they had finally found a way through. The German players, meanwhile, were left to rue their missed opportunities. They had defended resolutely for much of the match, but in the end, it wasn't enough. As the final whistle blew, the Spanish fans celebrated. Their team, written off by many before the tournament, were now just one step away from the final. The dream was alive. Section 6, on to Wembley, a semi-final showdown awaits. The air is thick with anticipation as fans from all over gather to witness this monumental clash. For Germany, it was a disappointing end to a promising tournament. Their dreams were dashed, leaving fans and players alike in disbelief. They had shown glimpses of their potential, but they couldn't quite find the consistency needed to go all the way. Moments of brilliance were overshadowed by lapses in concentration. Joachim Löw, in his final tournament as manager, cut a forlorn figure on the touchline as his team crashed out. Spain, though, marched on with determination and focus. They would face the winner of the France-England quarterfinal in the semi-finals at Wembley. The stakes couldn't be higher. It promised to be another epic encounter filled with drama, passion, and unforgettable moments. Could Spain, inspired by their victory over Germany, dare to dream of European glory? Only time would tell. The journey ahead was fraught with challenges, but one thing was for sure. This Spanish team, with their blend of youth and experience, were not to be underestimated. Their unity and spirit could carry them all the way.